Hi everyone, this is Avena. Again, I'd like to thank you for tuning in to my YouTube channel, Embrace Natural Beauty, where it has been my goal to share with you simple tips and techniques that have been helpful to me in my very own natural hair journey, which has been just over 5 years, that have helped me to maintain my hair, to keep it in good condition, and to retain length, which was always my goal. And I want all of you who watch and who follow me to better maintain your hair, to keep it in good condition, and to retain length, if that happens to be your goal, so that you enjoy your hair and embrace natural beauty of your own. Now, I'm really milking it, guys. I'm really milking it. As you can see, I'm doing another video with my hair being, in the silk press. I've had my hair in the silk press now for just a couple, for 2 weeks, just over 2 weeks actually. And it looks like I'm going to go into my third week. But I've discovered that, I was able to go to the gym and do a workout. I did a cycling class, spinning class, and that's a lot of cardio. And I actually, this is how my hair looked coming out of the workout. I mean, I kept my hair up in a bun, and so I had expected it to really frizz out at the roots and have like an afro, but I don't. The sections that were frizzy when I started this morning are the same sections that are frizzy, and I didn't get any additional frizz. The back of my hair, back here, it got a little kind of funky, but I combed it and now it's fine. So yeah, my scalp is not itchy, it's not bothering me. And at this stage, because the hair is so old, the style is so old, it's not flowing the way that it did when I first got it done. It was always in my way. So since it's staying back there, I can bring it to the front if I want to, when I want to, or I could just, leave it to the back, as long as it's in the back while I'm doing whatever I'm doing outside, I'm fine. But for the most part, I will keep it up in the bun. So now that I've said all that yabba I wanted to do this video while my hair is still silk pressed, and just touch on the fact that I've been asked a couple of times, and I have had personal interaction with clients of mine who actually like to wear their hair heat styled. And I wanted to talk about, can you heat style your hair on a regular basis and still reach your hair goals of retaining length and so forth. So I have a couple of clients that I've had experience working with who have come to me after wearing their hair heat styled for years. And they've had, or they currently have long hair. So with that being said, those are examples of individuals who have experienced length retention while being natural and having their hair heat styled on a regular basis. I have also witnessed clients who get their hair heat styled consistently after taking down sew-ins. Those clients tend to have or experience more breakage and are not retaining as much length. So my overall assessment at this stage, I would love to do this on a grand scale. I would love to do, a large group of individuals who have experience with long-term heat styling and retaining length to come to more of a basis of how common and what the parameters, what the common denominators are that lead to successful heat styling for years. I'm talking about ladies who've been heat styling their hair for several years, like easily 7 to 10 years, and have hair down to here or longer. And so, I like to have a large pool of people to make this basis on, to judge or make this consideration and to analyze. The reason why is because I've said to you guys before, you'll always have exceptions, you'll always have anomalies, and you'll always have extremes. So if you get just a handful of people who have exhibited certain characteristics, favorably or unfavorably, it's not enough to make a basis or a case to say, okay, this is how hair works. So we really do need to have an overall large pool of individuals who have successfully gone on to experience, healthy hair growth while wearing their hair heat styled consecutively for years. And then we can determine, how often are they heat styling? Are they heat styling every week, every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks? Are they using just a blow dryer and a round brush? Are they using a round brush, blow dryer, and a flat iron? What heat protectants are they using? Are they using heat protectant? And so we need to look at, the mass pool of people. As a professional, I have the opportunity to work with you in the natural hair community when you come to me. And so I do get to see the varying degrees of experiences. And so from my experience, I have seen a couple of ladies, a handful. I'd like to see more that I can give you and say definitively, yes, you can heat style for years, considering, if you have this certain characteristic, meaning like if you have low porosity hair, that tends to help you retain, good structure to your hair for a longer period of time before you start to experience breakage. So there are a number of factors, and there are a lot of different common denominators that I would like to examine. And if you wanted to consider wearing your hair heat styled rather than having a relaxer, so you are straight natural and you don't have to have a relaxer in your hair, so you're avoiding using chemicals, but you're not necessarily wearing your hair in its natural curl. There are some incidents, not enough for me to say this is how it works well for across the board, but at least there are examples. And so just wanted to get that information to you. And if you happen to be a straight hair natural, if you are actually wearing your hair straight on a regular basis, the ladies that I worked with are going to professional stylists to have their hair straightened. And they get their hair done either every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, or once per month. And so that's the information that I was given. If you are a straight natural and you have successfully grown your hair long and not experiencing excessive breakage due to heat styling, I would like to know about your regimen. If you would please, share your experience in the comment section down below, because I'd love to be in contact with you, or I'd love to be able to, respond to your, comments. And then I'm sure that there are other naturals who are considering it and would like to know that information as well. So I really appreciate, being able to talk to you all about this while I have this straight hair going on. I figured this is a topic I can cover at this time, and I look forward to hearing from you what your comments are, what your experiences have been. Thank you so much. There is certainly no one way to be natural, and I'm certainly not encouraging anyone to wear their hair straight. But for those of you who really want to know, the common denominators of the ladies that I showed earlier in the video was, number one, they all have low porosity hair. Number two, they all go to a professional to have their hair blow dried. Number three, they go either every 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or 4 weeks. And then finally, only one of them experienced significant heat damage, and that was due to the use of a straightening comb on a daily basis to refresh the front of the hair. Whether you're wearing your hair straight or in curly state, stay connected with me on my various social media platforms. And remember, you can chat with me live on Periscope on Monday evenings at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can download the app onto your smartphone and follow me at Embrace M Beauty to get the alert when I'm broadcasting live. And as always, thank you so much for watching.